Hey guys, the crypto market continues to stay at very good levels. BTC is holding above $40,000 even with all the bad news that has been coming out lately. Many people are interested in the question of who will become number 2 after BTC. Will Solana be able to take the place of Ethereum? Why does the CEO of ARK INVEST believe that Solana is the future? So let's find out. Almost every crypto enthusiast has at least once heard the thesis that Solana is an Ethereum killer. But is it really true? First, let's get to know these projects a little better. Ethereum is the community-run technology that powers the Ether ETH cryptocurrency and thousands of decentralized applications. The technology is new and constantly evolving. It helps to have that guide. Solana is a blockchain designed for mass adoption. It's a high-performance network used for a range of use cases, including finance, NFTs, payments, and gaming. Solana operates as a single global state machine and is open, interoperable, and decentralized. Both blockchains are Layer 1 and have their own coins, ETH and Solana, both of which are in the top 10 cryptocurrencies by market cap. There is an unspoken enmity between these projects as they fight for huge markets in the crypto sphere. DeFi, NFT, GameFi, and so far, Ethereum is in the lead. But how long will it last? Let's take a closer look at the information. Let's start with the statistics. Ethereum is very confidently dominating the DeFi field as its TVL shows an amazing 28.7 billion, while Solana's is only 3.5 billion. It's very easy to see the difference just by looking at the DeFi performance of projects on these blockchains. There is indeed a huge gap between these numbers, but why? Everything is very simple and straightforward. Ethereum came out 8 years ago and it has already gone through 2 bull markets. And Solana is a relatively young ecosystem that came out only 3 years ago. That is, Solana is the same Ethereum, only 1 cycle younger, but it already has advantages that I will talk about a little later. Now let's get back to the statistics, because not every category of Ethereum has such an advantage. Over the past 24 months, the volume of NFTs sold on Solana has been much higher. Of course, this is not a key indicator, but such statistics show us that Ethereum is slowly losing its rather total dominance. In addition, the number of total NFT mints on Ethereum is falling every day, while Solana, this number is holding at a fairly good level. And this is not the only area where Ethereum is slowly losing ground. As recently as it was seen that the number of active addresses on Solana was significantly higher than that of Bitcoin and Ethereum. But don't think that Ethereum has lost this battle yet, as it is still the leader in terms of daily transactions. Moreover, Ethereum's lead is so large that Solana would have to do something incredible to gain such an incredible number of daily transactions. Although there was a period of time when Solana reached a record 300+ million transactions per day, so who knows, maybe the next bull market will be the very life-change moment for this blockchain. The main thing is that something doesn't happen again that could send Solana into a long hibernation. Recently, I saw some pretty interesting videos where Solana founder Anatoly Yakovenko explains why his project is better than Ethereum. So let's go to those theses to better understand the real situation, shall we? But before we go to Anatoly's thoughts, I'd like to ask you to like and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any more of the most relevant and interesting news in the cryptocurrency world. In one of his recent interviews, Anatoly went into great detail about what he sees as the real potential of Solana. And I've highlighted the main points that I agree with, so here are some of them.
Solana is kind of uniquely positioned in the industry to be non-sharded, no layer 2s, a single gen global state machine. What's unique about Solana is that it doesn't have any layers, it doesn't do the separation, and it preserves this composability, which makes things cheaper and faster.
And it's hard to argue with that because Solana doesn't really need to do L2 solutions, which there are a lot of Ethereum-based ones. And they are really needed there because even now, when the bull market has not yet started, the gas for doing transactions on this blockchain is simply sky high. Sometimes these indicators exceed 100, so in a bull market, the average gas per transaction will easily reach 300 or more. Therefore, it will be extremely expensive to use Ethereum, so liquidity will definitely start moving to L2 solutions or L1 blockchains with a reasonable commission. And here, Solana is definitely the winner, looking as attractive as possible against Ethereum. First, due to the low transaction fees, which is not felt at all, especially compared to Ethereum. Secondly, due to its bandwidth. Solana delivers incredible transaction speeds.
So you can look at the Nakamoto coefficient. I think on Solana is like 23. I think it's 20 on Ethereum. If you really mint 50 million NFTs on any L2 right now, it's going to cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars. On Solana, it was literally $1,000.
And this perfectly underlines my words and the statistics I quoted earlier. Solana is definitely superior to Ethereum in this regard. I also can't help but point out a rather interesting mention of Solana on one of the biggest news channels in the United States. In one of the most recent interviews with ARK INVEST, CEO Cathie Wood was asked if she sees any other cryptocurrencies as promising as Bitcoin.
You know, there are infrastructure players. Solana is doing a really good job. I mean, if you look at Ether was faster and cheaper than Bitcoin in the day. That's how we got Ether. Solana is even faster and cost-effective than Ether. So, you know, there are infrastructure plays. We do believe Web3, digital assets. That's a big idea, actually. Digital assets with property rights.
Of course, when people talk about Solana in this way, especially such reputable people, it is a very bullish indicator. So now it is time to move on to my price prediction. As you have already seen, I believe that Solana has every chance to go down in history as a top 2 blockchain. So let's at least roughly estimate what price this coin can reach at the top of the bull market. To get back in at the all-time high, we need to surge by almost 230%. And as we can see, Solana has grown even more this year. So 230% is not much. In addition, during the last bull market, blockchain was not so pumped. Therefore, I believe that in a bull market, Sol will be able to reach the old maximum capitalization of ETH. I agree that these are pretty big numbers, but Solana has demonstrated almost 8x in the current market for the year. So 18x is not so much for a bull market. But let's not forget that this is a cryptocurrency where something can always go wrong. So we have to be sober about the situation. And those were my thoughts on this asset, which by no means is financial advice. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel to not miss the growth of coins. Thanks for watching. Your Coin Post.